Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you tried, things just didn't flow? As if something invisible, silent, was draining your energy, leaving you heavy, tired, demotivated, even without understanding why? That's exactly how I felt. I woke up every day with the feeling of carrying a weight that wasn't mine. I prayed, I worked, I tried to be better. But it seemed like my world was stuck. My finances were a constant worry, my relationships felt strained, and my own motivation was at an all-time low. It was like walking through thick mud, every single step requiring a monumental effort. I remember looking around my own home, the place that was supposed to be my sanctuary, and feeling like a stranger. It just didn't feel like mine. There was a stillness, a heaviness in the air that I couldn't explain. I was desperate for a change, for a breakthrough. I started reading, searching, talking to people who understood this feeling of being spiritually stuck. And that was when I stumbled upon a concept that would change everything. The idea that our homes, our sacred spaces, can accumulate stagnant, negative energies. Think about it. Every argument, every tear shed, every moment of frustration or sadness, it doesn't just disappear. It leaves an energetic imprint on our environment. And just like we need to physically clean our homes to get rid of dust and dirt, we also need to energetically cleanse them to get rid of this spiritual residue. It's not something you can see, but you can definitely feel it. It's that subtle tension in a room after a fight, or the lingering sadness in a space where someone has been grieving. This energy can build up over time, creating a dense, low-vibrational atmosphere that affects everything and everyone within it. It can block opportunities, drain your vitality, and keep you locked in a cycle of struggle. I realized that my home, instead of being a place to recharge, had become an energetic anchor, holding me down. The moment this clicked for me, it was like a light bulb went on. I thought, what if the block isn't just inside me, but all around me? This realization was both unsettling and incredibly empowering. It meant that I had the power to change my circumstances by changing my environment. I decided to take action, to wage a gentle war against the unseen forces that were holding me back. I wasn't just dusting shelves anymore. I was clearing the very air I breathed. My first step was simple: decluttering. But this wasn't just any spring cleaning. I went through my house with a new intention. With every object I picked up, I asked myself, what energy does this hold? Does it lift me up or weigh me down? That souvenir from a trip that ended badly? Gone. The clothes that reminded me of a time I felt insecure? Donated. The broken items I kept meaning to fix but never did? Out. Each item I let go of felt like releasing a small weight from my shoulders. It was incredible how much stuff was tied to negative memories or stagnant energy. The process was liberating. My house started to feel lighter, more open. Physically, yes, but energetically too. It was as if the house itself could finally take a deep breath. Next, I dove into the world of energetic cleansing. I learned about the power of sound, and I got myself a singing bowl. The first time I walked through my home, letting that pure, resonant tone vibrate through every room, the shift was palpable. The sound seemed to cut through the heavy stillness, breaking it apart. I focused on the corners of rooms where energy is said to stagnate the most. I also started using smoke cleansing with sage. As I walked through my space, I visualized the smoke absorbing all the negativity, all the old arguments, all the worries and fears, and carrying them away, out the open windows. I would say a simple mantra as I did this, something like, I release all energy that does not serve my highest good. This home is a space of love, light, and abundance. I wasn't just going through the motions, I was pouring my intention into every action. I wanted my home to feel safe, to feel joyful, to feel like a magnet for good things. I even brought nature inside, fresh flowers to bring in life, and I made sure to open the windows every single day, no matter the weather, to let fresh air and sunlight circulate. Sunlight is one of the most powerful natural cleansers we have, and it's completely free. The changes didn't happen overnight, but they did happen. Slowly, subtly at first, and then like a floodgate opening. The first thing I noticed was my sleep. I started sleeping through the night, waking up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in years. That feeling of carrying a heavy weight when I woke up? It was gone. I felt lighter, clearer. Then, a friend I hadn't heard from in ages called me out of the blue with a wonderful opportunity that helped my career. It felt like a coincidence at first, but then more coincidences started happening. An unexpected check arrived in the mail that covered a bill I was worried about. Difficult conversations with family members suddenly became easier, more understanding. It was as if the roadblocks that were once in my way had simply dissolved. The constant feeling of struggle was replaced by a sense of flow, of ease. Things just started working out. My home, which once felt like a source of my exhaustion, had transformed into my charging station. Walking through my front door after a long day no longer felt like a burden. It felt like coming home to a warm, loving hug. The atmosphere was vibrant and alive. Looking back, it's so clear. My home was a reflection of my inner state, and my inner state was being influenced by my home. It was a cycle. By cleansing the energy of my space, I broke that cycle. I created a high vibrational environment that supported my growth, my happiness, and my success. It wasn't about some magic spell. It was about being intentional with my space. It was about recognizing that the unseen world of energy is just as real and impactful as the physical world. We are so much more sensitive to our surroundings than we realize. A cluttered, energetically heavy home will inevitably lead to a cluttered, heavy mind and a life that feels stuck. A clear, vibrant, and loving home creates the foundation for a life that flows with abundance and joy. If you're feeling stuck, if you feel like you're constantly swimming against the current, I invite you to look at your environment. Look at your home. What energy does it hold? Does it support the life you want to live, or is it holding you in the past? You have the power to change this. Start small. Open your windows. Get rid of one thing that holds a bad memory. Play music that makes you feel happy. Your home should be your sanctuary, your fortress of peace, your launchpad for success. When you intentionally cultivate good energy in your space, you're sending a powerful message to the universe that you are ready for good things to come into your life. You're creating a vacuum that can only be filled with positivity, opportunity, and love. Taking care of the energy in your home is a profound act of self-love. It's acknowledging that you deserve to live in a space that nurtures your soul and fuels your dreams. So, try it. Clear out the old, stagnant energies and watch as your entire life begins to shift. You might be surprised at how quickly everything starts to go right. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this story inspires you to look at your own space in a new light. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on creating a life you love. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with this, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and keep your vibration high.